Hey Flosstube!
Hello Flosstube!
I'm Suzanne.
And I'm Thomas.
And we are Floss and Fiddles.
And we're back!
Which we have totally told you before, but we're gonna try this video out and see where it takes us.
Mm-hmm. It's been about a year since our last?
April.
Okay, so not that far.
Almost a year. Truthfully, stitching got hard. I don't know. I think at the end of last school year, I got a little burnt out, both in stitching and in my job even. And I kind of took the summer off, just completely. I didn't stitch at all. I bought a camper, and we bought a pop-up. And we kind of did that thing. I know I showed you like 2 pictures on my Instagram of me stitching, but I think I put 50 stitches in. Like, it was very little. And I just took a break because I think between work and then just me putting stupid pressure on myself to like stitch X amount and stitch only the correct things, and I just needed a break. Let's just put it that way. And then school started and I got really back into book reading, which has been a nice, fun break. I love to read books, but it comes and goes. So right now, book reading is good. We've read several books, the both of us have, and then I slowly added cross-stitching back, and now I've been cross-stitching for about 2 months again, and I feel like it's time for us to come back on here. Today is January 22nd.
Yes.
2 months after our 10th anniversary. And it happens to be a snow day, which we don't get very often.
Snow day part 2, actually.
Georgia, yeah. For the past, we haven't gotten a snow day since 2021, and even then it was just a dusting. We didn't technically get any school off for that day because it landed on MLK Day. Right. This year this is day 3 of our snow days, and I would show you the snow, but it's already starting to melt.
Because it's Georgia, and it does melt. Yeah,
but it's been quite an exciting month because, as you can tell, there are definitely many years which we don't see any snow.
And we've already had 2 days this week, and then another day a week and a half ago. So
we're missing the kids. But as you can tell, I am wearing my most coziest wintry outfit that I could find that I'm not allowed to wear to work. And even Thomas is wearing cozy pajamas. So we're making it all about the cozy feels while we get you back into our stitching, or my stitching. Ask how much Thomas has stitched. That's not true, actually.
Since April,
there was one.
There was one thing that I did stitch. I stitched a little bit more on the Halloween, buzzard, and house one. I did a little bit of that.
Did you finish it?
No.
But you did stitch a little.
I did a little stitching on that. I did about like 30 stitches or something like that. And then I realized, I was like, wait, are these all off-centered? And then I stopped.
So let's go with previous finishes, and there's a good chance I've shown you some of these before, and I can't remember it. I'm sorry. So we're going to just show you what I got. This one was not fully finished the last time we showed you.
It's true.
So this, and yes, it's missing one magnet to hold it perfectly still, but this is Country Cottage Needleworks January.
Oh, we got those in, so I can actually put it on the back of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because right now it kind of...
It's not missing a magnet, it's missing a washer because we ran out of washers.
Guess who does my finishing for me?
It's me.
I appreciate him for that. So yeah, that's January Country Cottage Needleworks. Fully finished and in the front of my house. One thing I'm not going to go get that I also fully finished from last year is the stitching seasons. We're gonna go with that. Stitching with the housewives It was their first quarterly stitch along through Fat Quarter Shop. I can't remember which one, what it exactly was called, because they like to use the word seasons a lot. But the first winter one. So I did finish that, but it's on a huge piece that it's hard to show you, so we're just going to leave it where it is.
Okay.
This one you may have seen before, but I'm going to show it again. This is Chelsea's chicken. That was a freebie stitch for Chelsea's birthday a handful of years ago. I just love all patterns with chickens in it. Not that I have any chickens, but...
She likes the idea of chicken.
I do. We live in Georgia, in the suburbs of Georgia.
Chickens and media, she likes. She likes seeing them.
We play fiddle, so it just seems like our house needs the country theme. This is one they haven't seen. Can you grab that? And while he's grabbing that, I'll grab this one. I have to admit, I don't remember who this is by. I'm sorry. If you know, put it in the comments and I will, as soon as somebody can tell me, I will link it. But this is a cute little snowman with a snowflake stitch I did a couple years ago and we fully finished it this year. However, I do realize I need some decorations. I was thinking of putting a bow here.
What? It's beautiful how it is.
It's so plain.
It's so minimal.
I mean, it's
so nice.
on this cute little sled, but it's plain. It needs a bow. And then maybe one other thing. I don't know. But yeah, it just needs a little something extra. So, anyways, that's a cute one. But I wish I knew who did it. And I'm sorry I don't. And then you want to show them that one?
Sure. This is Hello Winter.
Bye.
Stitching in the House with the Housewives. Part of their coffee cup series.
Which I cannot remember if I am done with the coffee cup series. I think I still need to do October's. Or did I do it this year?
I thought you did October's this year. There might be one that you're missing. February's?
Maybe.
I think February.
We'll find out.
We have two of them for February, so...
Well, no, the puppy love one is supposed to match the cat one that you were doing.
Right.
And you never finished.
No.
So those are my previous finishes. And then I've stitched a bunch of things since the last time we saw you, but I didn't pull all those items together. I'm just going to be honest, I wanted to start over, which is winter January stitching. If I had to put a goal on myself, I think I'm going to go for once a month. Because that was some of the pressure I was feeling, was that I just could not get enough ready for a once a week or once every 2 weeks video. No. I'm super jealous of all the Flosstubers out there who are like, I just can't wait till the evenings to settle down and do my stitching, and I'm not that.
No, she is not.
Cross stitching takes concentration. Particularly the more detailed the pattern it is, the more you're counting and recounting and double checking and unpicking, and it takes a lot of concentration. And after a long day of work, it's not comforting to me. Kudos to all of you who can cross stitch in the evenings. I am soups jealous, but I just want to turn my brain off in the evenings. So I'm more likely to watch TV, to be honest. Or even reading somehow. You know, reading is a concentrating thing too, but for some reason it's not as hard to concentrate on reading as it is cross-stitching. So you know when I cross-stitch? On the weekends. Or on days we have off. Like today. I did schoolwork today, but it's not the same kind of concentration as making a class sit, behave, learn. So I could cross stitch today. It didn't bother me. So yeah, that's why I just cannot get enough done for a weekly video, because I can't cross stitch in the evenings.
But a monthly video means that she gets like 8 days.
At least.
Yeah.
So Yeah, most of my cross stitching starts Saturday morning. I love to get up on Saturday morning, read a chapter of a book, and then come downstairs, put on some Flosstube, and start stitching away at something. And then Thomas is usually gone on Sunday evenings to a orchestra that he teaches, and so I stitch all through that because I'm alone for that. And that's usually where the bulk of my cross stitching comes from, which is why I think once a month videos will work a little bit better.
Indeed.
Sorry that was so long-winded. Let's move on. So not previous finishes. Finishes, not fully finishes.
Right.
I just finished this today. Winter Wonderland is what it's called, by Primrose Cottage. This is the January freebie from their newsletter. If you would like a free pattern every month, go sign up for the Primrose Cottage newsletter, and the first Thursday of every month they will send out a cross stitch freebie that is always adorable and cute. And then 2 weeks prior to them releasing the freebie, they send out they allow you to buy a finishing pack for it, as well as a kit for it. So I bought the kit, and then I also have the finishing pack, and I'm hoping to turn it into a pillow. As you can tell, none of my cross stitches are finished in a pillow yet. But my hope was that I could maybe bring this to my sewing teacher and maybe get her help with it. We'll see. Who knows? Or at least let her look at it and then keep it for a little while and see if she can help me figure it out. I don't know. But
either way, figuring it out will have to happen later.
I do have the finishing kit, and I'm hoping to use it to make it a pillow. We'll see. And then I finished this on our last snow day, called Snow Day. I had decided to start this in 2021 when it actually came out, and then I told myself I was only going to stitch it when I had a snow day.
And now we've had 3 this year.
Wow. Yeah. So I had finished half of it in 2021, but I had to wait till 2025 to continue to stitch it because I didn't have another snow day.
It's true.
So I got to finish it last time we had a snow day. I plan to finish it on this. I got this from Amazon. It's a picture frame, and I thought it would be super cute to put this in one of these slots here. I don't know which one yet, but one of them. And then on the other slots, I'm going to put pictures of us and our cats during our snow day. I have really cute pictures of Sakura and Yuki, who are looking out the window looking at the snow. I thought that'd be really cute in there. And then I could use these other slots
It's gone.
to put pictures of Thomas and I on snow days, just because it's so special in Georgia to get a snow day. I thought it'd be a nice way to commemorate. So that's my goal, is to finish it like that. And then over New Year's Eve weekend, sort of, we went to a cabin with my family. And my mom and I actually both stitched this. Winter Wishes and Snowman Kisses, and this is again by Primrose Cottage. And I'm planning to finish this also on a sled, but I have a white sled that I think it will look cute on. Cute, easy pattern. We did change the colors, if you couldn't tell. Mom bought us called for DMC, but she couldn't find the red, so she changed it to this beautiful purple, which, if you're curious what that purple is, you can either find it on my Instagram or ask me down below, and I will get you that number. And then I put it on Fabric Flare Snow on Aqua. And I just thought these colors on this was absolutely gorgeous. So fun, so pretty.
That's nice.
Sorry it's not ironed.
But. It's kind of like a maroon-ish color.
It's like a purpley maroon. Anyways, I just thought it
looks red on the blue, so
that's just because of this light. Different lights, it looks more purple. But yeah, super fun, pretty. that is what I've been stitching. That isn't Christmas, because before then I was stitching Christmas. And I don't have any hauls, so to speak, because I've kind of taken a little bit of a step back from buying stuff. I feel like I should have to stitch some of my stuff before I'm allowed to buy more stuff. Good rule to have. And then, yeah, I just don't have a lot of hauls. So what we're going to do is a very tiny, short whip parade for winter. So it's not like my entire whip parade. Some people do a year-long whip parade around this time of the year. I cannot pull all my patterns for that. So instead, I'm going to show you what I have for winter and February right now in the way of potential stitching, because now that I finished that pattern this morning, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do next. So let's see what's in bag number 1. Here we go.
It's a mystery party. That's what it is.
This one is one of the first patterns I started stitching. Certainly I think the first winter pattern I started stitching forever ago.
Come on.
And I haven't gotten anywhere since. But it is Lizzie Kate's All Dressed Up in Snow Place to Go. It's all of the female snowmen, because she also has a version of this that's all male snowmen, but this happens to be the female snowman, and I was planning to stitch it just like it's shown on the back.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, well, ask me how much I've done so far.
Oh.
Ready? Also, I had decided I was going to change the colors because a lot of people do red for winter stitching.
Harsh red.
I just need a break from red. You do a lot of red in Christmas and you do a lot of red in Valentine's Day, and so for January I need a break. So I changed all my reds to pinks. And this is where I've gotten. I obviously changed it to a hot pink. If I were to have started this now, I probably would not have chosen quite these colors. I think they're actually a little bright for my liking. My January decor is more subtle. But it's cute.
Back in the day.
And one day I will continue on with this. So that is where I have gotten on that. Okay. Then I have a book in here that I'd really like to stitch from, but I've not started it, and that is Brenda Gervais' The Snowball book with all these really cute winter patterns. But I haven't kitted them up, and I don't feel like I'm allowed to kit them up until I finish some of the stuff I have.
You're gonna have a whole host of comments saying, "You're allowed. You're allowed. You're allowed."
Yes, but then I wouldn't get any of my whips done.
I know.
A couple years ago, my wonderful husband bought me all of these patterns because I begged for them for Christmas. It's Country Cottage Needleworks Frosty Forest. I have all of them. Ask me how many of them I've done.
1, 0. Oh wait, there's one right there.
There's exactly one.
Hey, look at that. See?
I started on the second one.
You did. Oh my goodness, there's so much ironing that needs to be done.
I know. Don't judge me.
Oh no, the ironing.
So yeah, that's the one I have done. And I obviously was going to start on the one up top, but it did not happen. It's on the to-do list. I don't know if that's on this year's to-do list. It's on somebody's to-do list.
Well, I mean, there's still another week of January, right?
I cannot get all this done.
You can totally stitch during GMEA, right?
No. I found it very hard to stitch during GMEA. Speaking of which, you want proof of that? Here is something I started at GMEA one year, and look how far I got, because the only stitching you could possibly do is literally when you're sitting there waiting for them to start a performance. And then it feels kind of rude to stitch during a performance. They don't know what GMEA is.
No, that's okay.
I thought you were going to tell them.
GMEA is the Georgia Music Educators Association in-service conference that we go to every year. That's in January. Usually it would be this weekend. However, they decided to move it to next weekend. So it is a professional development set of meetings, performances, and other informational things for music teachers in our state. It's our biggest association. It's the only time that we get professional development of our actual jobs. So there you go.
It's not the only time.
Well, okay. So there's some other stuff that's offered during the year, but not during the day. So yeah.
Anywho, I don't have the pattern to show you because it's a digital pattern, but this is Stitching with the Housewives Snowed in Winter, I think it's called. Or Snowed in January, one of the two. And that's how far I got on it.
Woo.
It's supposed to be what, Thomas?
Snow globe, it looks like.
Yes, good job.
Yeah.
It is a snow globe. So, and again, changing the bird from red to pink. Now, I know there's like no pink birds out in nature, though somebody's going to prove me wrong with some tropical bird. But most of the time, there's not usually pink birds in nature. However, I need things to be pink and not red. Because I need a break from red. This is not technically a whip, but it's in my bag because I need to do it.
To be fair, red finches are kind of pinkish.
I told you, somebody proved me wrong, like my own husband.
I'm trying to help you out here, okay?
This is from last year, and it's so cute, but I probably am not going to start it. But I love it. It's called Winter Sayings of the Season by Stitching with the Housewives. I have the whole kit. I love it. It makes me happy. I don't know. After these couple of patterns that I've gotten done this year, I'm kind of getting tired of stitching snowmen and snowflakes.
What? But you have so many cute snowman things.
I know, but Valentine's is coming, you.
Oh my.
This is what I thought I might... Oh, no, not that. Wait for it. Wait for it. This is what... I thought I would stitch next because this is January calendar crates. I still have
September's.
August.
Is it August?
It's August.
Okay, it's August.
August's calendar crates up. And I always kind of balk at it because it seems silly to have sunflowers up when there's no flowers outside. So
we have it. We have it up all the time.
I really think I should do this one. I don't know that I'm going to stitch all 12 calendar crates. I just don't think it's going to happen. But I've stitched 2 so far, and I feel like if I could stitch 2 more, then I could have one for every season. So I did the sunflower one, which I think is perfect for, they're going to say summer, but honestly, I think it's perfect for fall. Getting through all those fall months with sunflowers, I think it's just gorgeous. And then I have the 4th of July one, which is great for May, June, and July. If I could do a winter one and a spring one, then I could feel good about that, and I don't have to do any others unless one day I just get the urge to. But here, let's just show you that tiny picture. Let's show you the bigger one. This is what I was thinking of stitching next. Again, so many snowflakes, so many snowmen. But it would make my house look nicer for winter if I could get this stitched. All right. I apparently don't have any Valentine's Day whips now that I'm looking through here.
Really?
Yeah.
She tends to avoid them.
Hey. So, fun fact. Our wedding colors were red and pink.
Yes.
That's because I tried to do pink and orange, and then somebody told me don't do that. So, because it was a fall themed.
Right.
But, so I ended up going with red and pink. And I don't really like stitching Valentine's Day. I don't really like Valentine's Day decor. I I don't know. I think the pink and red get exhausting to look at. I started this last year, called Wintertime by It's So Emma.
Winter time is here.
It was a Stitch Quarterly, and this is where I got on it. It's so cute. I wrote the words.
Is that a polar bear?
That is a fox and a penguin.
Oh, it's a fox and a penguin. Oh, okay.
Isn't that
I
cute?
totally
And it's on
misread that picture just now.
beautiful opalescent fabric. So fun. Probably not going to happen this year, but it's fun. And then I'm down to 2 things. So my wonderful husband, bought me a beautiful birthday gift from the Frosted Pumpkin. And I have not started it.
You kind of did.
I'm sorry, I have 3 things left.
Oh.
No, because see, the fabric's still in here.
Oh.
Unstarted. But I took the beautiful card that they gave you and put all of the threads on it. And then this is the first, it's a monthly stitch along, mystery stitch along, but you kind of know it's all Arctic animal theme. And this is the first month that I need to start, because I'm many months behind, but I always was going to be because I got for my birthday.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It started in May.
It's a birthday present, and she didn't get it for 8 months, 7 months. 7 months before.
I discovered this around the Jingle Ball, and so I didn't know what was going on, but I really, really love the Arctic animals, so I thought it'd be cute to stitch. So it's on my whip pile, but I could stitch that all year long. That does not have to be a January only stitch. This is in the timeout pile.
Timeout pile?
I started this forever ago, and I think I have all of these patterns because Thomas has been so nice to give me basically all of them. But I got mad at the stitch, and I'll tell you why. So this is Snow Village that I thought I would use as a January pattern instead of a Christmas pattern. So I switched up the colors and everything and started it on this.
Which looks beautiful.
But the problem is I am missing a color, and I don't know what color it is, which is why it's in the timeout pile. I can't tell. It's either this color.
Is it the green or is it the brown?
It's one of the browns.
It's one of the
There's
browns.
2 browns there. One of them I'm missing, and I can't tell you what it is. I let somebody borrow the color and didn't write that color down, and so now I'm like, what do I do from here? I really would love to finish this because I think it would look so cute, but I have no idea, and all I know is it's a Weeks Dye Works color.
Oh, that's the reason.
It's not a classic Colorworks.
No.
And I don't know what color it is. So I'm forever stuck here, even though this would be such a cute thing to do.
I guess we'll have to take it to a shop which doesn't exist anywhere close to us.
I'm so upset. 2025 stinks. My closest brick and mortar, I was saying, was Brick City Stitchers, and she announced that she is retiring.
Yeah.
So my closest LNS at this point, from Georgia, mind you, I think is
Ohio?
no,
North Carolina.
Annabella's.
Yeah, North Carolina.
North Carolina. Yeah. Now, if you happen to know a closer one to the suburbs of Atlanta,
get in the comments.
let me know.
Comments.
I'll go visit it. I'll even make a weekend trip out of it. Otherwise, I think the only LNS, because Annabella's is kind of hard to visit because she has so many events going on, so she's not always open. I think the only LNS I can feel comfortable going to now is the one in Tampa.
It's really far.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the LNS I get to go to.
There's nothing in Tampa.
There's a lot of things in Tampa.
That's not a place to stay.
We stay in Orlando.
I know. But it's like, it's a lot.
So, got to figure this out. And that's why it's in timeout. And I own so many of these patterns, and I like this pattern, but...
Week's dye works.
Yeah,
Which
it's
never even once.
a week's dye works that... Who knows? Who knows what color it is? One day I will get mad enough and sit down and figure it out. And then my final thing that I was deliberating on was starting this. And I have to do this because I can't show you the pattern. But I saw Primrose Cottage, one of the sisters, Lindsay. We're going with Lindsay. I may be totally wrong. Anyways, this was from their Sip and Stitch. I think their most recent one, in fact. And she, instead of making it Christmas flavored, you're welcome, madam. And made
She
this.
means themed, but yes.
My brother-in-law gets so mad when people use the word
Flavored
to
have
describe
anything that's not a
things
flavor.
that you can't taste. Sorry. Anyways, she made it January themed instead of the Christmas theme. So I was thinking this would be a really quick, easy stitch to just stitch up in a weekend. So I might start this even though I have other reps. I know. What do you think I should do, Thomas?
Oh,
The one
that's always a bad
that
choice.
makes me sad but will make my house happy. The one that should be a quick stitch. Or should I finish a current whip? And then I want to buy, obviously this is my winter box and I don't have any Valentine's Day in it. So if I want to stitch some Valentine's Day, I'm free to stitch anything because I don't have any current whips.
It's true.
I was thinking of purchasing the...
I think I'm the only one with a current whip for Valentine's Day.
Yes, you do. The Primrose Cottage things that came out this year for Valentine's Day. I love them all. I want to stitch them all. I'm thinking about buying them all.
Sounds cool.
I don't have a lot of Valentines that I've even purchased. So I've got some stitching with the housewives. Oh, my battery's gonna die. All right, we gotta finish this up. Go for your Lego.
All right, so the one that I have back here, and I think everything's gonna fall. Okay, this is from a Lego clone called Fun Hole, and it comes with its own lighting, which is very, very cool. Back here is the power source. Oh, let's see, I told you things were gonna fall. That comes out. You grab that doorway. Oh, I can grab that. That works too. Oy. But this is the winter, or sorry to say, the ski chalet. And you can see inside there, there's a board game called Board Game. And there's a fireplace and a couch and chair. Upstairs is a... I'll take this off here. There we go. We have bunk beds and desk with lamp and everything and a computer. So yeah, it's a very cool ski lodge, and this particular one I really enjoyed putting this together, and it was themed for this year, and it also snowed this year, so it worked out. Thank you. There we go. All right.
As pieces are
falling down. So, but this was a lot of fun, and I highly recommend the Fun Hole as a group. They have really good quality stuff.
Well, we gotta let you go because my phone's gonna die.
It is.
But hopefully we will see you in a month. Love you guys.
Bye.